Yo, what it is, my beautiful people. This is Andres, and this is the first video I'm going to make about replacing a cell phone screen. In this case, I'm going to be replacing an iPhone SE screen, model A1662. So check it out. What happens is that I cannot use the bottom of the screen. If you see here, I could use it there, but let's see. You see, so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So if I try to touch here, it doesn't work at all. Like, it doesn't allow me to do this stuff, to type stuff, right? So it proves a problem. So I'm gonna change the screen because it's a little cracked. So the first thing you want to do is turn off your cell phone. Okay, this is the screen that I'll be using. I got it in Amazon. Maybe I'll post this video depending how good it comes out. And you can see it says 4.0 replacement plus repair kit, and the repair kit is right here. I might use some of it, but I'm not gonna use all of it. And let's open this baby up. And yes, I left my nails super long just for this. So there is the directions, which I'm not gonna read. And here is the screen. Okay, so we notice right off the bat that the cable is in pretty well condition. And let's take the screen out. It doesn't have the button, the home button, and it doesn't have the camera either. So we're gonna have to take those out from the old phone and put them on the new phone. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get this party started. All right, so with these cell phones, what you have to be careful with is the home button right here. There is a cable that goes from the home button here, and there's another cable that goes from the LCD into the main board in here. Now, the challenge with this phone particularly is that it's a little bit bent here, so it's gonna be hard to put the new screen, but we'll give it a shot anyways. So let's start by taking out the bottom screws. See if this works. Nope, this doesn't work. Let's try this one out. And I want to give a shout out to my boy Hubert Blanco, because he's the one that gave me this screw set a long time ago when I didn't have a job, and he was the only person around that actually cared. So he helped me out and he got me these screw sets. And usually you put these screws on a magnetic plate, which I have somewhere, but we're just gonna put them in this little piece of ceramic. This is the first time ever I record a YouTube video, so please be kind with the comments that you leave on this video. All right, so we took out the screws down here. We should be able to take out the screen, and usually you use a piece of the kit to do this. So we're gonna use this piece right here. We might need to use this guy, and we might need to use this guy as well. All right, so what you do is that you just put this here, make it attach, and then you try to pull on it. And this is a little bit messed up already, so it should pop out. You see it because it's a little bit messed up. So then you put this over here and you go like this, like so, around the cell phone. All right. And this part takes a little while, so just be patient. As you can see, it has a little gummy here. I'm gonna try to leave the gummy in there. We don't really need it though, so it's up to you guys if you wanna leave the gummy or take it out. We don't actually need it. Okay, so now that the cell phone has popped out, you could lift it up a little bit and you can see, let me see, you can see that there is a little cable there. So let's pull this up. I need to pull it up just a little bit more, so let's pry it in here. Okay, there. Now it popped out. I don't know if that's a weird angle or not, but I think you can see everything, hopefully. Okay, so you see the little cable. There's a cable right here. Let me try to turn on a light, because I don't know if you can see it very well. Okay, so there is a cable right here. There you go. Right there, which we need to take out. So we could take it out from the top or from the bottom, whichever one you want. It's a very sensitive cable, so gotta be careful while we take it out. So let's take it out from the top, because we gotta remove the home button anyways. So just be careful, follow your instincts. There's a little screw in there, tiny screw. This is why I left my nails really long, so I could grab these kind of screws. Okay, so I took out a little bit of that. Still need to take out the home button. So this is a harder way to do it. You could also do it by taking it out from here, from the actual motherboard, but since I have a little experience with this, I'm just gonna take the home button out from now. That's what I want to do. Okay, and now it should come off. Just gotta remember to put it back like it was. We have the video so we could look at it if we need to. And the home button comes out just like this. You see it? So it's gonna be chilling there for a while. Usually if you go on YouTube, they tell you to take out the battery, but you don't really need to. At least I don't. Okay, so now you should be able to open the cell phone like this. Okay, and the other thing you need to do is over here, you need to take out all these screws. Okay, you need to take out all these screws in order to take out this cable, which is the one that connects the motherboard to the screen. I know that my hand is blocking the view, but just bear with me. And these ones, you want to make sure that you put them in the right order, because they are different size screws. Okay. So I think we are going to need more light in here. So after I finish taking out this cable, we're going to add a little more light. So I put them all in order. Hopefully I don't move them out of order. Then we could take out this little thing. Okay, cool. So now you see you have a cable here, and this cable has 3 attachments. You want to make sure that you take out those attachments with care. And I just use my nail, but some people use a tool. You could use a tool if you want to. It's not a big deal. Okay, so this is the first cable, the one that's on the far right. Then there is a second cable over here in the middle on the bottom here. So the first cable was over here on the side, second cable is on the bottom, and the third cable is gonna be on the left hand side. Okay, you see, and there comes off the whole screen. All right, so let me turn on the light so we could get more light up in here. All right, and now now the only thing we need to do is transfer the camera. So if you look at the new screen, this is the new screen, and you look at the old screen, the only parts that are missing are the home button and the camera. But before I do that, I want to test this new screen. I want to see if this new screen does work or not. So I'm going to connect these 2 cables over here. Okay, those are the cables that go to the screen. The third cable is the one that goes to the camera. Right now, I'm not too worried about the camera. So I'm gonna connect these 2 cables. Should be able to feel it connect. Okay, there. Sounded like it connected. You could hear a little click when they connect. All right, and let's turn it on and see. We don't even need to put the home button or anything. We just want to see that the screen actually turns on. All right, so we have a working screen, or it looks like it's working. We see the Apple symbol. Meanwhile that turns on. Gonna get even more light up in here. Let's get this party started. Yeah. Okay. So there goes the broom. Okay. Yeah, that's much better, right? At least I think that's much better. All right, so it looks like we have a working screen. One of the things I test is the swipe. Let me test it up. Okay, so it looks like it works. Everything looks fine. Okay, so we're gonna turn it off. So usually I check all the buttons, but we'll do that at the end. Right now I just wanted to see that I got an image, and we did get an image. So now we could go ahead and take out the screen so I could put the camera. And we take it out the same way that I showed you guys. Oh, I think I'm creating more shadow than anything. All right. Sorry about the lighting. The lighting. Little bit difficult. All right. So just gonna take these guys out. The same way we took out the other ones. Okay. And we're gonna install the screen. This part we could leave aside for now. Okay. So we have this metal thing. Okay. This metal thing, we need it in the new screen. We need to add it in the new screen. All right, so let's do the transplant. And I don't know where this screw came from. Oh yeah, it came from the camera. Okay, cool. No problem. So I haven't done this in many years, and I'm kind of like winging it. So I guess we'll see if my winging works or not at the end. All right. So first off, we need to take off this little part over here. And again, you need to make sure that you put the right screws on these guys, okay? So let's move the other screws aside. We don't want to misplace them. Okay. Here's the camera. I'm gonna take out this guy over here. And I am totally blocking the light, aren't I? Yeah, I think it was better without the light. Okay, no light then. That's fine. We could do like that. So just take out the screws. Chilling. We be chilling. Okay, so this is a little part of the camera over here. Gonna put this away. And if you really think about it, all this is just like unscrewing things. You unscrew a bunch of stuff. Like we unscrewed this part of the camera. There's a little tape here. I don't know if you can see the little tape. Sorry. There's a little tape here. That tape is not that important, to be honest. So we don't actually need it. You can get rid of it if you want to. Alright, you know what? Let's do something about the light. Yeah, let's do something about the light. If I can find my batteries. This light situation is bothering me. Yeah. My first YouTube video needs to have good lighting. Apologize for the light situation. And for my daughter screaming in the background, I don't know if you heard her. She's throwing a tantrum. There you go. All right, that looks much better, right? Let's see if he holds. Yeah. All right, I think that's definitely gonna help. Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah. Okay, so we took out the camera part over here. Now we're gonna take out the metal part over here. It has a couple of screws on the side. And as a matter of fact, you don't need all these screws. But it's good to put them all. And as you can see, I take out the screws and I put them right next to where they're supposed to go in the new screen. Now hopefully the damage was not to the LCD, but just to the touchscreen. If that's the case, then my fix would work. If the LCD is damaged, however, then my fix is not gonna work because I didn't replace the LCD. Okay, so we took out all the screws. Let's try to take out this part. Okay, and when we try to take out this part, we see that this little tape over here is on the way, and there is hair in there. How did hair get in there? Oh gosh. Okay, so like I said, this little piece of tape you could take out. You don't actually need it. You gotta be careful in taking it out. You cannot just take it out willy-nilly because you might break it. Okay, so I don't know where the tape is going to. I think they might have put the tape. Where did they put the tape? Sorry. Okay. There is a tape somewhere in there. Just don't know where. Where did they put the tape? So what we need from here is the camera cable. Well, actually the camera cable and the sensors and all this stuff that's up here, we need to put it on the new screen. So let's just take out all this stuff. And I'm gonna do it with my nails. It's the only reason I left them grow so much. And there's a bunch of hairs in here. Okay, so I took out the proximity sensor and sorry, I know I'm not doing a very good job at showing this. Okay, there you go. Okay, and you see this little piece of plastic? It's hard to see. This little piece of plastic is for the sensor, for the proximity sensor. So we're taking out the metal part with the camera included. It's right there, that's the camera. I don't know if you can see it, it's right there. Okay, and it has a whole bunch of shenanigans. So just make sure when you put them back in the new one that you put them all kind of like in the same order as they were. So we still have a couple of things to take out, like this thing for the camera, this plastic stuff. So let me move over here a little bit. Okay, all right, let's see if this works. Okay, and I have a little thingamajig here, and this goes proximity sensor. This one right here, Okay, that works. And now we need to take out this top part over here. You see it? This plastic thing. There you go. All right. And usually people glue these. I don't really care that much for it, so I'm not gonna glue it. But you could glue it, or you could stick it. Sometimes they come with a little sticker when you order them online. If you're not an expert, I suggest that you order the new screen with the camera and with the home button already attached, or at least with these two pieces included. They are a little bit tricky to get. Alright, so that's that. What else do we need from the old phone? I don't think we need anything from the old screen. So let's say peace out to the new screen for now, to the old screen for now. Bye bye old screen, peace. And let's work with the new screen. Now this is the old part of the old phone that has the camera. So this is the cable for the camera, the third cable that we were speaking about. So this thing goes in here. You see this little sensor? Okay, this one goes in this hole right here. I don't know if you can see. So let's move these screws to the side. All right, we need to take out this screen over here. We gotta be careful not to touch it with our hands. This is the only part that you have to be careful with, okay? I know, like I'm very careful. Okay, so you could just put this here. Okay, lay it there on top. Okay, that's okay. And now we're gonna try to do this. Oh, I need a little more light up in here. There you go, it's much better. I hope you guys could see this, because if you can't, my bad. Yeah, you probably can't. Anyways, I'm trying to put this little stick on the little hole that's in there. Usually people do this with like tools, but my tools are just my nails at this point. Okay, so this is just because I didn't engineer this correctly. Okay, you just gotta find the hole and put it in there. Bam, just like that. Yeah. Leave the jokes aside. All right, and this is the sensor. This is the proximity sensor. You gotta put it in that square over there, okay? So just be careful. You want to be careful here. All right, proximity sensor. Did it go in there? Hopefully it did. If it didn't, then I don't know, man. Oh, this needs to go outside. Hold on. This little cable. Okay, like that. Yeah. All right. So you see, this cable over here needs to go outside. Otherwise, you might get squished in there. Okay, so looks like we have this going. The camera needs to go in there well, and the proximity sensor needs to go there as well. Okay, so that looks good. Now remember, this is the top one, this one goes on at last. Okay, so it looks like we got this working. Now I think I'm going to put the home button as well, but first let me attach this over here really quick so we don't lose those little screws. And it's better if you magnetize your screws so they could grab the screwdriver easily, or I mean you magnetize your screwdriver so they could grab the screws easily. It's never a bad idea to magnetize your screws, unless you're dealing with that very delicate phone, then yeah, you don't want to do that. Okay, that was 1, 2, 3, and I could finally cut my nails after I'm done with this, hopefully, if everything works well. And don't put the screws in too tight, because you never know if you're gonna have to go back and fix something. So I always just put them in just regular tight. Alright, so now let's do a home button. Remember the motherboard? Ta-da! We have the home button right there. The only thing you gotta do is you gotta go into this metal part over here and lift it up very carefully. Sometimes it's a little bit complicated. Don't be afraid to give it a little nudge. This is why I didn't want to take it off. It's kind of a little bit scary. So you see, this metal part is the one that held it in place, but this is the home button right here. Bam! Home button is gone. It's gone, and it was attached right here on that little spot. So keep that in mind. We come to the new screen. And we attach the home button this way. Okay, bam, right there, just like that. And then we grab the little home button protector shield thing. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it, protector shield thing. You put it right here on top, and you see this has a little stick there that you could push into, so you know you're going about it the right way. Now something here doesn't quite add up. I think I might have it backwards. Let me see. And again, this is just common sense. If you see that they don't align, then switch it up until they align. No, so maybe the other way around. And now you're listening to my son screaming. I don't know if you could hear him screaming. Don't worry, my wife and my mother-in-law are taking care of them. Alright, so we have the home button in the right place. Let's screw it in. Uh-oh. I grabbed more screws than I needed. I just need these 2 screws over here. That 1 screw. Alright. 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 So yeah, we gotta test that the home button is screwed screwed correctly, because if it's not, then it's not gonna work. So come here, try to click it. If it clicks, then you're golden. If it doesn't, then you gotta fix the shield that we just put. So right now I could hear it clicking and I could feel it clicking, so I say we're good. We're good to go, my friend. We are good to go. Okay, now we gotta tighten this over here. Oh, sorry, I'm totally covering the view. Just the last little screw over here. Okay, now this guy, we put it on the other screen. So we go to the other screen. This is the last thing we're gonna put, okay? So remember, we need this little metal piece at the end. Now, this guy over here, pam 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 pam. Oh snap, it's like a bunch of screws. Okay, so this turns around like this, and we want to make sure that this is, sorry, like this. And we want to make sure that this aligns with the holes over here. And that this little black thing, I don't know if you can see it, this little black groove fits into a little hole that's over there. Okay, so just like this. We'll see. Is it aligning? No, it's not aligning. Okay, that one aligned. This one is not aligning properly, so let's see what's going on. Got all these guys down. We got the camera. Camera seems to be good. Got the sensor. Sensor seems to be good. I wonder where we messed up. Okay, I don't know. It's hard to notice. Alright, so now we're gonna try to put this. Hola hija, sí amor, estoy arreglando el celular. Okay, so yeah, it's a little bit tight. I wonder if it's because of this cable over here. Maybe I was supposed to put it inside. I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna wing it. Let's do it like this. Heck, why not, right? Okay, looks like the screw cut on, so I think we should be fine. Oh, no, never mind. Let's put this one here. Okay. And this one, yeah, there's definitely something strange going on here. Okay, there you go. So it was this little metal piece over here. I don't know if you can see it. This little metal piece needs to fit on the little socket. Otherwise, then it doesn't work. Okay, now we're golden. Alright, so now we've installed the camera. As you can see, we have 3 little cables, 1, 2, 3, and we have the home button. Give me 1 second, please. All right, so let's get ready to put this baby brand new screen on the cell phone. Okay, so as you recall, last time we did this little thing over here, and we have this. Oh, there you go, with the screws that are different sizes, so don't get them mixed up. The problem with this is that if you put screws that are different sizes, you might actually damage the motherboard, so just be careful. They're not that big of a difference of sizes, but they are different enough. So let's click these guys in there. Come on. And remember, you need to hear the click and feel it. Hear it and feel it. Okay. Okay, there. So I felt the first one was attached really quite well. Now let's do the second one. Ooh, that was fast. And let's do the third one, which is the camera. So remember, there are 3 cables that you need to plug in. Okay, 2 for the screen and the LCD. So 1 for the touchscreen and 1 for the LCD, and 1 for the camera. This is a little bit difficult. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, probably not. There, that's better. And if you're having a hard time, just like look at it down like this, and you can see the little groups, like what orientation they are in, and just go with it. Just go with it. Just follow your instinct. There, bam. Okay, now we got the 3 cables attached. Let's put this in, but I don't know, maybe we want to check the screen again, just to make sure that everything is good with the screen, before we go ahead and plug this in. I don't know. Let's think about this. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's check the screen. No, nah. Let's go big or let's go home. All right. Usually I check the screen. We already checked the screen once. I'm not gonna do it again because I don't want to. So right now we're just gonna go ahead and put the screws. And the screw that's on the side that I'm trying to put is the hardest one to put. So if you're not an expert, don't try to put that one first. Put the other 3 first and then do that one last, okay? But if you got a good handle of a screwdriver and you feel comfortable, then just go for it, man. Just go for it. YOLO. Yo, this screw is not magnetized. I'm gonna do the ones that are magnetized first, because that's how biased I am against unmagnetized screws. And you could just hold this part of the phone with the rubber band and something to hold it on top. I just want to do it with my hands because that's the way I roll. But just be creative, okay? Come on. come on, come on, come on. Just gonna drop it in there. Drop it in there. There you go. There you go. No, you're the wrong way. There you go. All right, and now let's just plug in the home button and see how this works. So as you remember, this is how we first opened the cell phone. So now we're gonna grab the home button like this with this little I'm thinking of the word in Spanish, la pinza. It's not coming to me in English. And this is, believe it or not, this is probably like the hardest part of this whole process, just putting the home button at the end. Bam, I think I nailed it. I did nail it. So we're rolling here. You can see the home button is now properly placed. Hopefully we don't have to open this thing again for nothing. So let's go ahead and all right, come on, stay there. I don't think I put it correctly. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Good enough. You see it with the metal part is right there. And we are good to go. All right, let's try to stick this in there. Hopefully it sticks. If it doesn't stick, then we are in big trouble. Well, it looks like it's stuck. Kinda, not really. So I'm gonna have to work with this a little bit, but let's test the screen. Let's see if the screen worked. Oh crap, I need to charge it. All right, give me one moment. I'm gonna charge this super quick. Alright, so now we're charging it. The screen is turning on. Hubert, shout outs to you, brother. This is from you. I kept it all this time. Alright, hopefully we are good to go. Okay, let's test all the numbers out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Asterisk, 0, numeral sign, delete. All the bottom parts are working. Let me see if I can send a what's up. What's up, what's up, what's up? Oh yeah, it works. All right, cool. So let's leave this charging, and as you can see, I fixed as much as I could the alignment of the cell phone, so now it's all good. Let's check the camera out. Camera. Yeah, the camera works well, seems to be working well. Take a picture of this. Yeah. Now the front camera. Oh, there I am. What up, my people? And let's take a picture. Yeah, looks like everything is working well. And that's it. We're good. All right. I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, please go ahead and give me a like. I am sorry it was not the best video ever. It was my first video on this YouTube channel, and my first video ever fixing a phone. And one last thing before I let you go is that do not forget to put the last little screws in, because I forgot. Okay, they're not really that important. I mean, your cell phone could live without them, but they do help the home bottom to feel happy, to feel loved, to have a good grounding, a good base. So yeah, don't forget that last little part. All right, now we're done. So we went from the old broken screen, and you cannot see it that well, but yeah, you can see it's pretty broken on the sides and stuff. This is actually like the screen protector, and the bottom side had broken pretty bad. The top part too, as you can see. And the new cell phone, yay! Bam! Kaizen, baby. All right. Hope you like it. Now I can finally cut my nails. Yeah. Peace.